Thank you. And our alum that are here, take a look at our schedule and please partake in a lot of the different activities that we have coming up the next couple days. Saturday is a packed schedule with a 5K. I'll be there to start and greet them at the finish line. I'm still recovering from my knee injury, but we're going to have a doubleheader soccer game. We're going to have alumni come back and play baseball, softball. There'll be a parade, so it'll be a great time to come back, bring your kids, your family, friends, and that's what it's about, getting us back together. So let me begin, and again, good morning and welcome. Thank you for joining us as we kick off Day 2 of Daytona State College's 2017 Homecoming Celebration. This morning we recognize alumni excuse me, who have gone on and continue to be shining reflections of the college's missions and values. Before we start, however, I'd like to recognize members of our homecoming committee with us this morning who helped weave together this tapestry of events we've got lined up through the weekend. Would you please stand and be recognized? Where's my committee? Allie, they're already standing, so let's give them a round of applause. Brenda, we got Brenda over there. Thank you, Brenda. Likewise, I want to thank our Alumni Awards Committee for the time they have devoted to making this morning's breakfast possible. Please stand and be recognized. The Alumni Awards Committee folks. Where are we? We got one. A committee of one. Okay. All right. I'd also like to acknowledge members of our Foundation Board of Directors who are here with us this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, our Foundation Board members are crucial to helping the college advance its mission. They share our vision and understand that the future of our communities and our quality of life depends on having a well-educated, well-trained workforce. They advocate on behalf of the college and our students, and we are grateful for their support. Will all the members of our Foundation Board of Directors please be recognized? Bobby, Zena, there we go, thank you. These folks are champions out in the community for us, helping raise funds for scholarships and other projects, so thank you. It's often said that the best measure of any institution of higher education is in the quality of its faculty, and while that is true, I'd also like to add that the quality of Daytona State College education can also be measured by how our graduates move forward in making better lives for themselves, their families, and their communities. 60 years ago, this college was established as part of the greatest expansion of higher education in our nation's history. The community college system has become a model emulated worldwide, opening the door to a college education for countless individuals. Today, as a state college offering baccalaureate degrees as well, Daytona State continues to be part of a historic evolution in American education. Whether you are an employee attending our college decades ago or just recently graduated, you too are part of this great movement in higher learning that emphasizes access and opportunity to all who seek better lives through education. During this morning's program, we will recognize distinguished faculty and staff, as well as professional accomplishments and community achievements of alumni and friends of Daytona State College and our foundation. As I present each award, I would like to invite each of the honorees to join me at the podium for a photograph and perhaps to say a few words. Thank you, and now on with the presentations. Our first is the Alumni of the Year Award, which goes to an honoree who represents the best of Daytona State College by bringing positive change to the community, state, nation, or world. Dixie Morges started her educational journey by way of DBCC's Women's Center and Fresh Start program. She earned her Associate of Science in Human Services degree in 1995 and went on to receive her bachelor's degree, magna cum laude, from St. Leo University. Adding certificate adding certified addiction professional and international drug and alcohol counseling designations to her portfolio, Dixie has provided technical consulting, quality management, and staff development for health and family services organizations throughout Florida before being named Executive Director of the Healthy Start Coalition of Flagler and Volusia County. Over the years, she has served as an adjunct faculty in the college's Institute of Health Services. Her decision to attend DBCC was made as a new mother looking for a new start with an incomplete college history and wanting to translate her life experiences in a way to help others. Fresh Start and the Women's Center provided her a safe place to begin. Her journey has since taken her to many wonderful places, where she has helped people in many different capacities as a counselor and a leader who is still making a difference in our community that will last generations. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and distinct honor to present our Alumni of the Year Award to Dixie Morgie. It's heavy.
Thank you, Dr. Labasso, and thank you to the nominating committee and everyone here at Daytona State College. I was a young mom. 25 years ago, I walked on this campus, and I remember my husband saying, "How did it go?" And I said, I don't think it's for me. Because I walked in, and there were so many young people, and they just looked like they knew exactly what they were doing, and I felt really out of place. And I went up to the Women's Center, and they said, "Don't be scared." You know, I came back, and I'm glad I had the courage to come back on the campus, but it was somebody that said, "Go to the Women's Center and ask them if they'll walk you through it." And they were able to do that. And I've learned that, you know, everything in life is about relationships. And my relationship with this college became one that I have continued over the years on so many levels. And we work with women that you know, are just like me. They gave up and they said, "No, it's not for me." And we've taken them by the hand and we've walked them back on this campus and said, you know, and education is the power. Education is what's going to help you make the next step in your life. And recently my daughter started going here as well, and she's at the table. And so I'm now in the next generation of young people that should feel like education is the key to empowerment. And so I thank everyone at Daytona State for what you do every day, because I don't think you know what a difference you make and how much it changes a life. I had a very kind of troubled youth and a troubled life, and this college turned my life around. And I just bought a brick, and that's what I put on it. Education saved me. So thank you.
Thank you, Dixie. Next up is our Distinguished Faculty Staff Award, Alumni Award, which recognizes a current or former faculty or staff member who has demonstrated consistent dedication and superior service to the college community. Bill Tillard is a 1977 graduate of Daytona Beach Community College's Law Enforcement Academy. Prior to returning to the college in 1998 to serve as Director of Campus Safety, Bill enjoyed a successful 25-year career with the Daytona Beach Police Department. At DSC, he spent nearly 20 years honing an effective campus safety unit that serves all college properties. He has helped to secure nearly $1 million in federal, state, and local grants. He has led numerous campus safety initiatives, including installing security cameras at all campuses and partnering with law enforcement to have a police presence at all campuses. He leads the college's critical incident management team and has guided the college through numerous weather events that caused millions of dollars in damage and recovery. These are just a few of the initiatives Bill has taken on over the years. Indeed, he has served the college community with distinction and honor, providing the safest environment possible through his leadership and mentorship to staff, faculty, and students. And you know, as president of the college, having someone like Bill helps me sleep at night, you know, because I know he's on 24/7. He has provided exceptional leadership, a very proactive, customer service, student service oriented unit. Bill, it's been a pleasure working with you all these years, and I thank you for all you do. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to present the Daytona State College's Distinguished Faculty Staff Alumni Award to my friend and colleague, Bill Tillery.
Wow. I noted the 60 years, note that I've worked here 20 of those, so I've been here 1/3 of the time that this college has been in existence. I recall when I first came to Daytona State College in the early 70s to go to my basic law enforcement, we called it rookie school. It was in building 300, which is right in the center of the campus where the credit union's at. It's called the Green Center. And fast forward 20 years, 25 years later, I came to work here, and the security building was in a small kind of a hut right next to that building. And I worked there, and I took over from Bruce Thompson, the late Bruce Thompson. I see his wife Maggie here. Hi, Maggie. And I worked here during those 20 years. During those 20 years, I've seen the ATC be built. I've seen the Daytona campus be built, the expansion of the DeLand campus, the huge expansion of this campus. But it's not all bricks and mortar. Quite frankly, it's our programs, it's our people, it's our community partnerships that have made Daytona State College the landmark that it is today in education. We are a pillar in the state college system. The Great 28, we're always at the top, mentioned as one of the leaders, and I've enjoyed that growth and that success over the years, and it's been fun to be part of it. So carry on, Daytona State, and it's a great day to be a Falcon.
If you didn't catch that, Bill is planning to retire in a few months, so he will be missed, but we know where you live, and we'll be knocking on your door. Keep coming back. You know, started our 5K tradition here, so we'll keep them coming. Okay, our next award is our Young Alumni Excellence Award. Recognizes the exceptional professional achievements of a DSC grad who has made outstanding contributions to his or her community. Some of you may remember Chris Gilpin when he was our keynote guest during the last year's Gail Lemron Entrepreneurial Speaker Series event. See, after Chris earned his Associate of Arts degree from Daytona State, he transferred to the University of Central Florida, where he majored in business. Today, he's the president of Signal Vault, a DeBerry-based company that produces a card-like device that goes in one's wallet and is designed to block hackers from remotely scanning the electronic chip embedded in today's credit cards. I'm going to get off my script here for a second. So, you know, this has happened to me 3 or 4 times until I got a Signal Vault card. And I can say it has not happened since. So thank you for that invention, Chris. Signal Vault has enjoyed great success, which received a boost when he was featured on Shark Tank, the popular reality TV show where budding entrepreneurs get the chance to bring their business ideas to fruition. Today, over 500,000 of his devices have been sold worldwide. Despite his busy schedule, Chris also finds time to mentor other young, aspiring entrepreneurs as they pursue their own business dreams and startups. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a hand to our Young Alumni Excellence Award recipient, Mr. Christopher Gilpin.
Awesome. When I first told my beautiful soon-to-be wife, Stacy, who's sitting right next to me there with the red hair, it's her birthday yesterday, happy birthday again. When I first told her I was getting an award today, she said, "Oh, really? Is it for being the person who bought the most cars in the past 2 years?" That's like an ongoing joke we have. This has been, when I got the call and I'm still shocked. I'm still in awe of everything that's happened since I've started my company. And when I first started my college education at Daytona Beach Community College back in 1999, I didn't know much. And I didn't know what I wanted to be. I didn't know what I wanted to major in, but I did know one thing. I was currently, while I was at DBCC, I was waiting tables at the Red Lobster on Daytona Beach shores. And I knew I did not want to wait tables for the rest of my life. That's the one thing I knew for sure. So I decided to fully invest in my education and put everything, every ounce of my effort into learning as much as I could from the classes that I was taking. And in doing that, I developed a true passion for technology and computer science, which eventually led to the invention of my product and in turn started what was actually the start of my company. So, really everything for me started right here with the classes that I was taking right here at DBCC or DSC. So I'm forever grateful for that. I'm forever grateful for the opportunity, and I think luck and talent can only take you so far. I think hard work, determination, and a willingness to sacrifice and go beyond what other people would even consider possible is really the keys, or has been the ingredients, at least for my success. And again, that all started for me here. I just want to thank Dr. Labasso for this, the committee for even considering me for this award, and again for Stacy for always supporting me in every crazy idea that I come up with, and just being an awesome mom to our 2 kids. Thank you guys.
Okay, thank you, Chris, again. Our last accolade is the Margaret Crumley Award for Distinguished Achievement in Science, which honors an alumnus who achieved an associate science degree or associate degree from DSC School of Biological and Physical Sciences, and who has made significant contributions in their field. Recipients of this prestigious award are nominated and selected by the science faculty. Dr. Michael Jones earned his Associate of Arts degree from DBCC in 1998. He received a Doctor of Pharmacy degree from the University of Florida and completed a pharmacy practice and primary care pharmacy practice residency at the University of Kentucky Chandler Medical Center. Today, Dr. Jones is the university's patient care laboratory director, as well as a course coordinator for University of Kentucky's patient-centered care experience course sequence. He also coordinates the Advanced Pharmacology course for the Doctor of Nursing Practice program at UK's College of Nursing. Dr. Jones is a board-certified pharmacotherapy specialist and practices in the UK's, I say UK's, I'm thinking of the other UK, University of Kentucky's Center for the Advancement of Women's Health. Constantly in pursuit of innovation, teaching strategies, in 2010, Dr. Jones received the American College of Clinical Pharmacy's New Educator Award, an honor that is bestowed upon faculty who make an impact in healthcare education during their first 6 years of teaching. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the recipient of the 2017 Margaret Crumley Award for Distinguished Achievement in Science, Dr. Michael Jones.
So if you know pharmacists, they're very obsessive compulsive. So I had to write down a few things just to keep me on track. So this was a pleasant surprise when I received the notification of receiving the Crumley Award. This is truly an honor. And when I reflect back on my education journey and whatnot, Daytona State, and then it was Daytona Beach Community College in my day, was an important part of my education. I guess I haven't realized how far I've been in my education journey and stuff like that, because apparently I started here when the first website for the school went live, and so that made me feel a little bit older than I've always pictured myself. So. But it's been an important part, and that started even in high school and middle school when I attended the summer camp programs that they had here. And then on graduating high school, my parents highly suggested that I should start my college career here. And as usual, parents are always right. And that really was the best choice for me. Here I had the advantage of small classes and dedicated teachers. Professor Bonamy provided a great foundation in chemistry. I believe he was one of the nominees for the award, and so it's just truly honored that he remembered me this far. Now that I've been teaching students in our College of Pharmacy since 2004, it's kind of a bell curve. You kind of remember students on one end of the bell curve and students on the other end of the bell curve, and I guess I'm not at the other end of the bell curve. So it's just really an honor that he remembered me. Dr. Swanton made organic chemistry, an interesting course that wasn't a weed out course like it is in other universities, and confirmed that I wanted to pursue pharmacy. Dr. Nair gave me my first job in academia, if you will, as a part-time microbiology lab tech. And so really this institution gave me an environment to excel, and where you're not lost in the large classes. There's a lot of personal attention here. And so I'm glad to see that the emphasis of student success is still part of Daytona State's mission, even though as the college has expanded from DBCC to the Daytona State. I'm glad to see that it's central to the mission, and I hope it always remains that. So thank you all very much for this honor.
That concludes our ceremony. So again, thank you all for coming out today. It's always great to see alum come back to campus and enjoy and reconnect. And again, we have a lot of activities, so hopefully you'll be able to partake of them and enjoy some more refreshments and have a great day. Thank you.